Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how to add butt weapons. Well, I guess some people call them butt weapons. They're really just weapons in your arrow slot or bolt slot, or both, I guess. You can put them in one or the other, but you can put them in both also and stack them. And also how to put a second headpiece or any armor on to give the impression of fake armor, I guess. I don't know. I just do it for looks. Some people get annoyed by it. So what you want to do is get this cheat engine table right here. I will give it to you in the link in the description. It's going to ask for Lua scripts. You're going to hit yes, just yes, don't hit anything else. If Dark Souls is already running, it will automatically hook itself to Dark Souls. And if Dark Souls isn't running, you could open this first, and when Dark Souls is turned on, it will automatically hook itself to itself, I guess. To Dark Souls, I guess. So, alright, so let's say we're going to do the weapon first. So what I would do is I'll grab two weapons for you. So let's grab a stone greatsword. So 36,000. You want to get the item ID of the weapon of choice. So here it is for this weapon. It's 36,000. So you would go into cheat engine and you would go to equipped item values, ammo. Now you want to pick arrow 1 ID or bolt 1 ID. If you use bolt 2 or arrow 2, it will not show. So you have to use arrow 1 or bolt 1. So I'm going to use bolt 1. So it's 36,000 was my number. And now you can see it right there. I have a weapon. It's unusable. It just kind of sits there in my bolt slot. You can technically fire this, although it will not come out of your weapon and you will just lose it. So you'll just shoot an empty crossbow or an empty bow. It won't do any damage, no one's going to see it, you look like an asshole. Now you could use two weapons. So let's say, let's grab another weapon. Let's just grab something. Let's grab... fuck, I need to find... Okay, Gravelord Sword. So 45, 3,000. So you could put that in the other slot. 45, 3,000. And bam, now there's two weapons there. You can't really, I guess you can't really see both of them. But there you go. There's two weapons there. There's a Gravelord Sword and that. So that's part of it. So now we're going to move on to the other pieces of hair. You're going to go to Hero's Appearance, and you're going to go to Hairstyle. So right here, you're going to get a number. Here, let me take my hat off. This number right here is your hairstyle. So if you set it to 0, you go bald. For a male, 1200 is just standard hair. So I want, let's go to armor. What I would normally use on my characters is the Crown of the Great Lord. Whoops. Okay, here it is. 55,000, no, that's 550,000. Same number, you want the item ID. So 550,000. Whoops, there's another 0 in there. There you go. So that will add, you can only put one piece of armor on for now, unless someone else can figure out another way to add like an entire fake armor set, I guess. So that will do that. You won't have any other hair. Neither of these will provide, I guess, like stat benefits. Like I don't get any extra defense. You can't show your hair because obviously the crown is now your hair, and you know you could just stack headgear. So like that. There you go. I have two pieces of headgear on now. Some people like to use other ones, like the Fang Boarhelm 62. So there you go. You can do that. You can put that over your Havelmom, I guess. That actually looks kind of cool. There's a couple people that use it, like Casey. Casey uses that. So then you could do that, for example. You could also do it with other armor. So let's say I'm wearing the House Soldier Waistcloth. Let's say I wanted to put I don't know, like night leggings or something on. So alright, Black Knight armor, I guess we'll use. 32300, okay. So you would do the same thing, but you put it in your hair slot also. And then it'll just put the black leggings on. Again, no stat benefits. Still got 63 poise because I have them on with thorns. And it just, I don't know, you could give yourself like legs or something. You could fool people with this. So, I don't know. Get hated. You'll probably get hated if you do this. I get a lot of people that say mean things to me because of this. Next thing we're going to do is neon hair. Here, I'll take, I gotta put hair back now. So there's my hair. You would go to eye color. Well, no, this is hair color, my bad. So you can set that to 0. These are the 3 colors. It's RGB style. So let's say I wanted teal. I would do a little bit of blue, or a little bit of green, and max blue. It works in the 255 bit, I guess you could say. I don't think a number higher than that does anything. So 255 is the max you should put in. Alpha will just kind of increase the intensity of it, I guess you could say. And you could just put 255 in all of them, and that will give you white. Now you can do the same thing with eyes. I'll show you red eyes. So it'll be 255, 0, 0, and then 255 again. That will give you some nice red eyes. Maybe you could put there's certain helmets where I guess like your eyes stick through it, and I guess you could look kind of intimidating if you're that kind of person. So I think that's it, actually. There's other things you could do in here, like you know, you could like do stuff like that, or maybe, oh, that didn't do anything. Like -50 will just like give you a disc for a head or something. Anything you do with the physique, anything you do in the physique type will reset when you reload it. Like if I what am I doing? If I just reloaded the game, I'll show you what saves and what doesn't. So your hair will stay. Did I take? Okay, I took the fake armor off. So yeah, I have the hair. The fake armor will stay if you leave that on. So like the crown or the leggings. Weapons will stay. You can't fire them. They don't do anything. They just look cool. And yeah, the only thing that gets reset is your physique. These will all be in the description. I'll give you this cheat engine table, and I'll give you the raw file of this. So you could upload this to regular Microsoft Excel, or you could just put it in your own Google Docs. It's got all these tabs in it, so you could use it to give yourself other items too. Like if you wanted, I don't know, if you wanted Red Eye Orb, or maybe Guilty, the Eye of Depths, maybe, you know, just decimals. You can mess around with that for yourself too. So that pretty much wraps it up. That's all you really need to know for now. You could figure out the rest for yourself. I'm not really gonna sit here for an hour and teach you everything, you know. You could do other kind of cool stuff, like you could do that maybe. Like just run around as human but be a red. There's a table, actually. It'll kind of help you a little bit that comes with Cheat Engine. So you can see this will give you what the hair values are. Where's the other thing? This is every bonfire. So last bonfire located. So you could do this. You could give yourself, like if I wanted to go to the parish, you would just copy that and put it in there. So then when you use a homeward bone, I'm red, so I mean that kind of backfired, didn't it? So I would use a homeward bone, and I'd just go to the new bonfire, which should be Undead Parish. There you go. So you could do this kind of fast way of teleporting if your bonfire, for example, like if you wanted to use like Ash Lake maybe, or the Great Hollow, you know, ones that aren't located in this list, you could just use it with the homeward bone, and that pretty much will solve all your needs for fight clubs or, you know, just travel in general. So there you go. That pretty much sums it up. Thank you for watching.